Hi, I am Amanda Masaccio, the Resource Sharing Specialist at the Reaching Across Illinois Library System. After viewing this video, you will have a better understanding of how copyright guidelines pertain to interlibrary loan requests. Which copyright rules apply to interlibrary loan? A few copyright laws and rules affect interlibrary loan directly and indirectly. I will give a brief overview about U.S. Code 108, Limitations on Exclusive Rights, Reproduction by Libraries and Archives. The specific section of Code 108 G2 states, "Nothing in this clause prevents a library or archives from participating in interlibrary loan arrangements that do not have, as their purpose or effect, that the library or archives receiving such copies or phonorecords for distribution does so in such aggregate quantities as to substitute for a subscription to or purchase of such work." This simply means that libraries should not request large quantities of a work via interlibrary loan, which should possibly be considered as a purchase. This code does not define exactly what an aggregate quantity is. That is left to the discretion of individual libraries to determine. According to the Copyright Clearance Center's Interlibrary Loan Copyright Guidelines and Best Practices White Paper, in 1978, the National Commission on New Technological Uses of Copyrighted Works, otherwise known as CONTU, published guidelines to help further define Section 108 and specify what can and cannot be copied for interlibrary loan. These guidelines were never enacted into law, but were accepted by the library, publishing, and author communities at the time as reasonable accommodations for everyday use. CONTU established the suggestion of 5 guideline, which states, "A library should not request more than 5 articles from the same journal title, not issue, published within the past 5 years of the request date without requesting copyright clearance and paying potential royalties." Here I have displayed 6 citations of journal article requests a patron has placed. How many of these requests are you allowed to actually place? If you are certain no other patrons will request any articles published within the last 5 years from this particular journal, you may place 5 of these requests. For the 6th request, you can either pay royalty costs or ask the patron if there is another request they can place either for an older article or for a different journal title. There are many other interlibrary loan-related copyright guidelines which can be found in the Copyright Clearance Center's white paper, which is listed in the resource section at the end of this video. It is important to include a copyright compliance statement with each interlibrary loan request you place. This compliance statement should confirm your request abides by copyright law, guidelines, and applicable CONTU guidelines. Here is an example of an interlibrary loan copyright compliance statement. If you have any questions about copyright and interlibrary loan, please contact me at my information here on the screen at any time. Here are some resources which are referenced in this presentation. Please see these websites for more information on copyright and interlibrary loan. Thank you.